Daniel was a prophet of God. While in exile in the Babylonian Empire, he was an Israelite in a foreign kingdom. But God still used Daniel to speak on his account to the various kings of Babylon. The later half of the book of Daniel contains a very unique and interesting style of writing called apocalyptic literature. This style of writing contains visions, revelations, often seemingly strange symbols and prophecies. Many times, our understanding of the end of time or God's final judgment comes from these types of writings. We tend to think of these future prophecies as only coming from the last book of the Bible, Revelation. However, a vast amount of our depictions of God's final judgment comes from the end of the book of Daniel as well. Daniel had a few reoccurring visions and prophecies of various kingdoms. These are symbolized by different animals and beasts. Sometimes these beasts had strange body parts like multiple wings or horns. Each symbol or kingdom eventually falls and is destroyed by a final authority. We read of this final authority in Daniel chapter 7. Daniel says, "As my vision continued that night, I saw someone like a son of man coming with clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient One and was led into his presence. He was given authority, honor, and sovereignty over all the nations of the world, so that people of every race and nation and language would obey him. His rule is eternal. It will never end. His kingdom will never be destroyed." Scholars have tried to decipher the meaning of these verses for thousands of years. Seemingly, there are many kingdoms who could fit the bill for the many visions of Daniel. Ancient Syria, or even Rome and the crucifixion of Jesus seem to match up. Some may speculate that the modern-day Jewish Holocaust by the Nazis is predicted. Our job, however, is not to decipher the specific kingdoms or times, as much as that seems to spark our interest. Instead, it is to rely on the hope and salvation that our God offers. One day, he will destroy the beast and bring rescue to his people.